Alright, y'all, back in this video. I know it's been a while and I'm kind of a little bit, pissed off because I'm trying to record this video already, and for some reason the clips just ain't saved on my phone because I ain't had no space. So I done, gave my phone a little enema, cleaned out everything she ain't need, so now she clean and clear. And but yeah, y'all, so welcome back to another video. I know I've kind of made this video before, but this kind of gonna be like everything you need to know about shifting, or like just a few more things. I may make this like a little series as I find more things, but it's just gonna be like 3 or 4 things that I feel like is personally important to know if you're getting involved in shifting or the shifting community or anything like that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So number 1, I feel like scripting. So for those of you that don't know what a script is, pretty much it's like, I'd say, setting yourself up for success and like in a way assisting you to travel to your desired reality, because it's called a desired reality, not a created reality or an altered reality, because you cannot create or alter already existing realities. So like, for example, if I wanted to go to a reality where, I shifted to My Hero and I was the tallest girl in UA, I wouldn't have created that reality. I wouldn't have changed the reality where I was originally short, but then I became the tallest one. Like, no, I would simply have shifted to a reality where I happen to be the tallest girl, right? A lot of people in the shifting community are very misinformed. TikTok. A lot of people in the shifting community are very misinformed about what a script actually is and what it actually does. A lot of people think that when you script something, you're changing a reality or making one, which you're not doing, like, at all. So if you choose not to, or you just don't make the conscious decision to script out, like, for example, racism or SA or homophobia or something like that, you're not a bad person. You're not choosing to let people suffer when they didn't have to, because that's like a very controversial thing. Is like, people say that when you make a script, the 3 things you should script out is racism, bigotry, any form of bigotry, things like that, and that you can't feel pain, which I do not believe that. I think personally that you can have the most bare script and have the most amazing time in your DR. It is your DR, it's where you're shifting to, it's where you're sending your subconscious. So as long as you're comfortable there, that doesn't really matter. Don't let people, on TikTok, tell you that you have to script out these things. If you personally don't want to travel to a reality where racism exists, homophobia exists, that's why we do have scripts, so that you can like control where your consciousness goes, and you can choose to go to a reality where none of that stuff exists, where you're going to be comfortable. So yeah, I kind of did get on a tangent, but pretty much a script is just setting yourself up for success, and it's guiding you in a way to travel to the reality that you want to go to your desired reality. So, you can control things like how tall you are, your weight, your name, like, things like that. It's just like the basics, like you put your name, your age, your quirk if you're going to My Hero, and things like that. You don't even need a script, but it's just if you want to, I guess, provide that extra security for yourself, I guess. But yeah, so that's the first thing, scripting. Write whatever you want in your script. Now, I do have to say, if you're specifically traveling to a reality that's like fucked up, if you're specifically like traveling to like the 1800s where black people were still slaves, I'm gonna give you a side eye. Like, I'm not even like, the fuck. But anyways, yeah, scripting. So number 2 is methods. You don't know what methods are. It's pretty much like, I'd say like an assistant tool that helps you shift, because you do not need a method. You can use the most complex method, the most simple method, no method, awake methods, sleep methods. Pretty much they just, like I said, assist you and help you to shift. Now, my personal favorite is the Raven method. The Raven method gets dragged. When I made my video on TikTok explaining what method I liked, I got fucking dragged. The Raven method, bestie, you're on crack, aren't you? Maybe. But no, like, the Raven method just did me good, and honestly, I personally like it. Now, obviously, every method is not gonna work for every person. You just kind of have to find what works for you. Like I said, there's awake methods, there's sleep methods, there's dream methods, they also have guided meditations. once you get into subliminals and things like that for shifting. I think if you're a beginner, like the guided meditations really help your mind to like not wander off, because I know when I was first starting, like I would start to shift and I would imagine and visualize my DR, but then I'd get distracted and like veer off, and that kind of like discouraged me from shifting. So yeah, methods, like I said, you can choose your method, you can make your own method, you don't have to use a method, but I feel like it's kind of important to like start looking for methods and seeing which ones may work for you. And if none of them work for you, you can either make your own or don't use one. But yeah, and then this brings me to the main point of the video, I guess, and to the last thing you should know about shifting is that, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Like, I'm a very honest person on here and on TikTok. For some people, shifting just isn't as easy as breathing. For some people, you know, it takes a little bit, and for some people, I feel like the universe just chooses for them to shift later. Because when I think about shifting, I think of it as not so much like, I guess, a spiritual thing, but just something that has to do with the universe. And you know, sometimes people can shift in a week, and sometimes people take multiple years. And I just feel like, honestly, for the sake of your mental health, just don't think about it as a failure if instead of shifting you fall asleep, or instead of shifting you just have a dream. Just think about it as you're getting closer, as like a process. Because like I said, some people take a week, a month, some people take a year. And honestly, I know a lot of people, they give up on shifting, they say they can't shift. And honestly, I feel like those people are getting close as well, because I know for me personally, and for a lot of other shifters, like whenever we decided to like detach from shifting, that's whenever we actually were able to do it. And you know, that's just what it was. Like, it took me about a month and maybe like a week or two to shift. And when I was trying every single night and like super focused on it, like crying because I didn't shift, I just fell asleep, I feel like that was very detrimental to my mental health, and it just brought the energy down. But once I kind of got in a place where I was like, if I shift, I shift, if I don't, I don't, like it honestly genuinely helped me. But yeah, y'all, pretty much those are, like, in my opinion, the three main things you should know about shifting. If you have any questions, comment down below. Any suggestions, comment down below. I really appreciate y'all for supporting me and sticking through. And I know my hair looked crazy, don't mind my hair, but yeah, y'all, hope you have a good rest of your day, and bye.